got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Oh, I get back. Trying to get it. Talk about but it's in on down. No way stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't get no off. You better call back up. I'm running me down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 120.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Go, 12, go. Hey, foxtrot.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Felt me get a little jangly up there before that last play call, and then once it happened, I was like, oh, because it feels like almost a missed golden opportunity to take a shot in that position.
You think 1st and 5, maybe you go for a little more than a short run?
Almost a free down.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Super 66.
Mike 47.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, defense.
Now it's gone. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 45 on 2nd down. Wentz flushed out right. And he will not throw it away.
Go up the field, dog.
Well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's
they don't run out of space. You got to go to the field.
Zach Ertz that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Go. 20.
They're trying to turn back in front.
Shoot. Hey, shoot.
45. Mike, 45. Here we go, again.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Throwing left side, it's complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Watch the whip. 357.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here.
We got
They're
all
actually
that
playing
in
in
there.
the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
47.
Hey, Delta. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Leandro. Come here. I need to tell you something.
We go tonight. Black 20. Here we go. 47 Mike. 47
I went to 13th. They had some more flooring in there. Like $46.
From the gun, here's Goff. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I was looking at it. I'm like, it matched the same colors as those.
Let's go get some. You playing because there's people there.
I know, there's a lot of people there.
You need to go now for they come.
They had some towels and all that.
Tell me about this and you ain't ready to go.
I was just starting my game.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Don't be like that.
Goff now looking to throw. It's complete to Graham. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep playing it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
They got their
Looked
towel,
like it was
brother.
coming together.
They
Looked
got
like
it.
there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
What's that? Oh, they right there. Yeah. This one with the charge. Don't cut it on. Please don't cut it on.
Right here.
Yeah, put it straight on.
I just want to see the box.
6-0 our score after 1.
I thought it come with two of these teams. I thought they both.
You don't come with a charger, huh?
No, it didn't come with charge.
Wow.
The sticks. The charge $20. That's what I'm done.
Thought you said it into the charge.
That one was a charge.
You already got that.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You want to move this in the living room so we can play it? So I can have room to move. I'm so excited, man.
On 3rd down, it's Graham, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And Catanzero's kick is right through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that was dangerous.
Oh, you gotta pick that bitch.
Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
Damn,
Top by Nikel Roby-Coleman. They take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Corner on you. Last corner. Come on, bro. You got to jump.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Brown.
Both sevens to Mike. Both sevens to Mike.
From the 38, Goff. Wide open receiver complete. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
180. 76. Tell him. 76. 76. Bravo.
Check 52.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Catanzaro's kick is good. And it will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On 1st down, Moss. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Throwing is Wentz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. Wentz now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as
What a flag!
And it took the ball off course.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force
a no flag on it.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Wentz will try again on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Hey, Orbit.
45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers.
Wow, bro. Come on, man.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, LA. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career.
We go, 76, 76. 52.
Now Goff. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Forced out to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he got quiet again.
Hey, pick your game up.
Wins to throw again. That's going to be caught. That one goes for 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Risky gas. Slipped right open. What the hell was that? It's that shit. It's a risky shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy.
Come on, this shit be killing me, bro. My damn safety's already over the top.
Rams will signal for
Come on, bro.
Second, as they'll
this don't make no sense. Safety already over the top. How you can still get caught over? Dude already reading the play. Come on, man.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They juked him. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit. And he's going to go down.
Kidding me, bro. Hand him the ball.
Off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman's here and has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach. Appreciate a one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Eagles?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come on, baby. You gotta let me get loose. This nigga picked up Austin, man. Austin is doing his job back on special teams. They gotta let me get loose.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
come on, Sam, get loose, baby.
Went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I see you, boy. I hope you open.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hodges. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
I need your ass to retire.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Go.
It's my camera view, bro.
Coming to you. 6 guys. Bunch. Hey, 57.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now Wentz again. That's
damn.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Crap. He's been patient.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
Fuck, I missed this bitch.
Oh, they get to the football.
And he blocked it, bro.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately.
You gotta be
and you know
kidding
there's always
me,
a
bro.
designated guy who goes and blocks it. But it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
I missed it anyway. momentum swings he keep getting. Little shit like
the
that.
LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude for scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
They make the first person always miss.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Goff. His throw incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Shift. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey! I said it.
Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now this is fielded in the end zone. An even 60 yards. And the Eagles will be back up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
He's not give up the safety. I'm gonna make some stupid decisions. Jonathan got me early with one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, Lynch, you gotta put the ball on these niggas, man.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys
zip that shit in there.
Have intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task
corner time comes the ball.
with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10.
No, it's like you're still playing your game.
Oh my God! You killing me with the damn RPO.
Mecole Hardman.
His
4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
We need to do the
that doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Yeah, they get me a what?
You just doing boosters. That's it. I already did that
stuff.
You already did all of
get double boosters. You gotta do those.
And this will not be returned.
People that get the double boosters for already having a X Factor.
You already did X Factors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the people that already have them, the ones in the MVP race.
So who got boosts?
The people in MVP and the people that probably got the Offensive Player of the Year.
They'll run on first down.
Get the
It's Moss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So who play who? You play Gunner?
On second and 15 now.
I got wavy.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Nope. Mine got Goedert.
So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some
Mine
easy
got
situations.
You got 40.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Wentz now to throw.
Man, this nigga tackle my favorite
Hey, Rich, don't
receiver,
got the
bro.
Wentz on the sack.
How? This game been cheating, bro.
Sacks on the season. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Remember,
my
his
damn
first
eligible
attempt was
receiver.
returned for a touchdown. Taken from just outside the 30. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10.
I guess that's why I simulated against Goedert, because I knew I was seeing in the playoffs. Everybody you wanted, you didn't get.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Gotta win them games.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a
get past 40 so you can get to the AFC.
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Goff on 1st down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Okay,
would have meant that there was an
so
incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the
Daniels.
completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as
How you dropped it?
each zone, you see them pointing, communicating.
All right, so Daniels is top 3 in MVP.
And
That's 2, right?
Yeah, 2 boosters.
This
Right,
offense
boy.
in desperate
Supposed to be
need of
banging y'all.
conversion as they come up
You
with
4 years
one.
old, be talking.
On play action, it's Wentz.
Oh, he dropped out of the offense. Bullshit. He dropped out of offense for the year.
They give him a gain of 37.
Yes.
Well, what do you think? Maybe got away with one? I mean, he's thrown
I want my
already.
points.
That looked pretty dangerous.
And they had a long
I think
Russell Wilson,
beat you out.
Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson, Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray, and
he went
Herbert.
up and made a play on the football.
Oh,
And
Johnson
kept him
will
from
put you out the way.
potentially throwing that 3rd interception.
Okay, Bosa get 2.
There's also some
I ain't tripping.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Okay, so Bosa get 2 and
Miles
Daniels.
Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of
That's
the
a hell of a
afternoon.
game, bro.
As they're now just an
Yeah,
extra
number
point
2.
away from getting back within 1 score. So he visits pay dirt for a 2nd time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either. To find the end zone for the 2nd time, yet his team's still down. They need more of that from him and a little help from the defensive guys.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead.
Why would you go for 2?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Imagine you get a turnover.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he knocks the ball away,
bro.
and it
That was a big
falls
one.
incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped here.
Why?
Short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Bro, this guy's so stupid.
And it
A
doesn't
regular,
matter anymore.
this is a regular
You get the
tackle.
face mask, any
Where's the
part of
face
it,
mask
that's gonna
at?
be
You
15
gotta be
yards.
more real, bro. You gotta
Now
be
it's
more real.
1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Jeez. Man, you got better hands than that. I know you do. You got them damn Under Armour gloves on. Put some Nike gloves on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. And that is going to do it for this
I got one more quarter to
action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come here. You still can go tomorrow. You like I gotta go work tomorrow.
Man, I want to go tomorrow.
What you want to do tomorrow?
Sleep.
Oh, really?
Like I always do.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Yeah, you?
Sean Burrow.
Keys for it, ain't it?
Offensive play.
Why you gonna go to Keys for it? Ain't you gonna go?
From the gun, here's Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Ed Reed, Justin Reed, defensive player of the year.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
No, he gets, if you don't have an X factor, I mean, if he gets a straight upgrade.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
We need a turnover. Come on, y'all. We need another turnover.
Who?
4 yards on that last completion,
No,
so that
wasn't.
sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh yeah, you talking about last year? No, I'm about to say. No.
47 Mike, 47. Hey, exit. There's a part of that. Mike's 47. Mike's. Here we go, coach.
Here's
Man, come on, rookie. Bro, rookie, come on.
Game changer there in this second half.
Rookie,
Instead,
bro,
it's
you
3rd
gotta
down.
take it.
Okay,
Didn't
so I
have a
gotta
receiver
win
open
Josh.
downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his
Bro,
outlet man
that's-
because of
that's
the
a
coverage.
paycheck
It's
right
way
there,
too
dog.
tight, unable to find anyone open.
Okay, I think that was everything.
We letting go small stuff. We gotta catch.
The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point.
Wait, are you still playing Jonathan? Who are you playing?
No, I'm playing Mike Watts.
To the air
Mike Watt?
Yeah.
Michael Watt, like.
Mike Watts.
Oh, I thought you said Michael Watts. I was saying, oh.
Mike Watts. The field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone,
I don't
took
think
away all
Michael
the
Watts
passing
playing
angles.
bad.
Thus, the
Damn.
incompletion.
Now we got down by another
And that will
touchdown.
bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet.
Kicks,
You have
though.
to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
I hate when
Always
those
is
routes.
punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the
Dang,
advantage?
man,
Let's just
stupid
go
play
back.
me if
Last
they
time
don't
on
pick like
offense,
that.
they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. And he's going to be
Why he can't break that up? I don't understand why.
picked off
He
at
can
the
go for the
45.
pick. A defensive
And they'll
player
set
to break
up
it up,
shop
but we
in
can't
enemy
break it up.
territory at the 45-yard line.
That's a breakup play. I'm gonna play the drive right. I'm gonna play it smart. I beat this dude before, bro.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly
This is
here.
not
A
so.
late flag is
Madden,
rolled. I
please
think this
fix
one's
the
gonna be a
face mask, bro. It's not face mask every play. Dang.
Now it's first and 10. A big mistake,
You do
especially
damn
when you
patch on
factor in
that.
the personal foul
Not a
yardage.
face mask every time.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
I'm sick of Madden, bro. It's a face mask every play.
Down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra
Face
intensity.
mask every play,
To where
bro.
we sit, it's actually
Come on,
frustration,
Will
not a
smarter
big
than
play.
that.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
DC. All right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Corey Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense off the offense, now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Wentz now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of the ball game.
Got a chance to lay down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly
I
felt like they got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, they were probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time.
I already did those.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to slog their way
I think he wasn't the one. He turned to a star.
Yeah, you know.
Go look at the transactions.
Exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I think he was a Brown. He was a normal.
Touchback as that sails over the end line.
Go look at the transactions. I did most of that stuff.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Able to power through.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, my game almost over with.
Well,
2 more minutes.
Run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, 47. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And able to find him.
No, bro, what are we running?
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
It's never there. What are we running?
To the tight end, and let's face it, it is hard to overthrow.
No, I'm not running cover
a
3.
6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get
called so many face masks.
So that one will be accepted.
They made more calls than the damn phone.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. And brought down.
So I spread this nigga out wide. He still get blocked.
That's a gain of 13. 1st down, Rams.
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast.
Oh, my G. Oh, in this game, bro. You still running the score.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7th. He spins free. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.